Alright, so I've been using Linux for quite a few months now, and in all that time, my experience has been pretty much flawless. Like, there were a few issues that I had, but they were very easily fixable, and nothing that is really an issue. So I think by far the biggest problem that I've encountered was using Blender. So for example, now it's all fine, and all I needed to do is to download an extra set of drivers that is needed to run a Cycles render engine in Blender. That is the one thing that took the most of time to kind of figure out and solve, and I think that overall took about 2 hours for me just to research and to understand why I couldn't use that rendering engine. So basically, that was the biggest issue. The second thing that I do have on Linux that simply doesn't work, or doesn't work as well as you would like to, is exactly the battery power, or battery life rather. And it is unfortunately somewhat shorter on Linux, and again, it is just the reality of the situation. Hopefully in future things will be much better, but as it is, battery power is worse. And in all that time, there has been one thing that I just couldn't figure out. Not to say that I really wanted or needed. I kind of made my peace with it. But still, one thing that I cannot just still to this day figure out how to do is exactly the CPU boost. So basically, my CPU boosts up to like 4 gigahertz, whatever. I do not know the exact numbers, but basically there is a CPU boost on this laptop, and I just do not know how to figure it out, how to turn it off. I try to do my research, I try to read stuff and like try different things, and there were different commands, there were different files that you create in like your systems folder and all that stuff. So nothing really works, or work it, and still I just don't know how to do that. Again, that is not a huge issue, but so far Linux has been amazing, and unfortunately there's just one thing I cannot figure out. Again, as I've said, I just kind of made my peace with it and I just live with it. Yeah, not a huge issue, but it is what it is, I guess. And surprisingly, it has been a very, very smooth sailing. Like everything just works, and it is fantastic. It is fantastic. Yeah.